Here with Scott Eckley from DR Horton Homes and Arnie Diaz from Waterstone Mortgage, talking about the local real estate market. We were talking about Bradenton, Sarasota, and we haven't done any press about it or made it formalized, but our team knows that we're doing it. We're working on launching an office down there. We've obviously done very well in the Tampa market, and our radio ads and TV ads and all the marketing that we do is heard down there, but we've never had a physical location. And while we service the area and have some agents that live there, it just got to the point where it was pretty clear that to really grow the business down there, we needed a location. So we're working on that now, and obviously a lot of the reasons we're working on that are reasons why, Scott, you guys are pretty strong down there, because the health of the market, the new construction side of things. There's also a lot of land available, but you've got some communities down there as well that you guys are doing really well with.
Yeah, Sarasota right now is just blowing up for us. It's just really, it's fun to be part of, and we have so many new communities and different price points and different products. We have a community we opened up not long ago, in the last 3 months, called Volano, just east of 75, north of Bee Ridge, and minimum of 1 acre home sites.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so we even have a couple home sites that are just under 3 acres.
That's
awesome.
New
construction, you get acreage in Sarasota.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Very obviously hard to find that here in Tampa.
Yep.
So for all of our people thinking about retirement, I would assume that's a lot of what you get. Some Northerners that are used to land, used to that kind of design, and then they're looking for something comparable to what they find up north.
Yeah, I tell you, we're getting a little bit of a mix of both.
All right.
Yeah, you got a lot of families on there too. Sarasota is just, I think there's a lot of more jobs moving into that area as well than we might know, than most people would think about. But it's a nice mix. We have a community called Soleil that's just off University Parkway, literally 10 minutes from the beach. And we have a combination of both townhomes and single family. We're selling about 10 to 12 homes a month there right now, and it's just awesome. Going exceptionally well. And we have another community that's going to be opening in the next month or so called Grove Park. Now that's one of our Express branded homes. If you're not Express, we have the DR Horton brand. We have also our Express brand for buyers who are a little more payment price sensitive. Great homes, great floor plans, but we're trying to find price points and payments that make sense. We have a new community opening called Grove Park that's just going to be off of 70. Again, literally 10-15 minutes from the beach, and you're going to be able to buy a new home from under $200,000.
That's awesome.
Yeah. What are the price points of those subdivisions that are more price sensitive? What's the price points there?
We try with our Express brand. It ranges again. We've got a community up near Brooksville that prices are actually starting. You can get new homes from the 120s, 129.9.
Wow.
Yeah, but
you guys cover a lot of price points, which I think is something that was important for us when we partnered with the builder, because we really do service just like you do, Arnie. I mean, we have clients that we work with that we buy and sell $100,000 homes, and then we have clients that we work with to buy and sell multi-million-dollar homes, and so that was important for us when we were looking for a builder to partner with. And one of the great parts of our relationship is that you guys do cover that. You're covering from the 120 all the way up. I mean, you climb the price chart just like we do.
Yeah, absolutely. And and with that Express brand, there's so many buyers. You'll know about this from the mortgage side, who don't want to be renting anymore.
Correct.
But they don't want to buy a home that's 40 years old and needs a lot of work.
Right.
So they continue to rent.
A lot of, and Andrew could talk about a lot of contracts falling through because it needs a little bit of work.
Yeah. Right.
And so,
and you guys, we've always talked a lot about you guys' product.
Your escrow holdback. We have escrow holdback, but I mean, so I was just looking at the stats as well. So you have, if you look at the days on the supply, it jumps. The months jump considerably higher once you get past a 250 price point.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I don't know what you have below 250, but for those folks, because anything in the market today that has 250 probably has some repair. Less than 250 has some repairs.
Usually, yeah.
And the sellers are not really negotiable.
They're not flexible at all.
No.
I wouldn't say not at all.
All of our Express communities are under 250. So
Exactly.
go to our website, DR Horton, look at the Express brand. You're going to see we have 11 different Express communities throughout Tampa, Sarasota. Prices all right just under or over 200,000.
And what about, so you climb the charts with the Sarasota community you were talking about, where you've got 1 to 3 acre home sites. I assume you're building larger type homes there.
Yes.
I would assume that's probably on the higher end of you guys' price scale.
Well, on the DR Horton side, yeah. So we just sold a home yesterday, and it was just under 600,000. Okay. So beautiful homes, and when you walk through these homes, they look and feel amazing. But we also we haven't talked about, we also have our Emerald brand.
Well, let's
can
talk a
start
little
as
bit
well.
more about the Emerald brand. We're up against the news break. We've got just a quick second here to get through the news break. We're going to continue the conversation with Scott Eckley from DR Horton Homes, Arnie Diaz from Waterstone Mortgage. In the second half of the show, we'll talk about some of the other communities they have. I also want to get to some mortgage news, some tips that we can give folks on some stuff coming down the way for mortgages. And we'll be back continuing that conversation after a quick news break with Dave Purdy.